Pick up your packs and run with me.
Pick up your packs and run with me.
We are the sons of UDT.
We are the sons of UDT.
You want to concentrate on getting a good consistent grip every time. Your grip starts with your draw. You want to place your hand high on the tang. The Smith & Wesson M&P has a nice beaver tail allowing you to get your hand nice and high. You'll notice a gap on the other side. You want to fill that gap as much as possible. You want as much hand contact on the pistol as you can get. So avoid a thumbs up or a thumbs off grip. You're minimizing your grip at that point. You want your thumb on the gun pointed out, driving the pistol, so your fingers out at a 45-degree angle down, thumb straight and in line with the bore, then curl your fingers underneath so that they rest in the grooves of your shooting hand. Now I'm going to do a quick demonstration of the shooting grip mechanics, starting with a shooting hand only grip. I want you to watch how the gun recoils. Up and to the left. Because now you have resistance on the shooting hand side and none on the other side. Now let's try an offhand grip. Watch how the gun recoils. Up and to the right. Because now the resistance is on the offhand with no resistance on the shooting hand side. Now I'm going to do 100% grip, but very low tang. Okay, so you see the gap. Watch the recoil. Up only. Because I have equal resistance on either side, but due to the low tang grip, the barrel pops up. Now I'm going to do a 100% high tang grip. I want you to watch what the pistol does. Okay, which way does the pistol recoil? Straight back. That's how recoil works. That's why you need to have a 100% high tang grip at all times. Use whatever grip you want, but think about this demo and the mechanics in your mind and decide based on that which grip works best for you and is ultimately most efficient. An administrative reload or admin reload is taking your time to make sure your weapon is properly loaded and ready to fire. This is so that when you pull it off of your nightstand or out of your locker or out of your holster during dynamic stress, it will work and function as intended. Be consistent with your admin loading. Don't set yourself up for failure by not properly seating the magazine or riding the slide. So let's walk through it. First you want to get into your stance. Next you want to complete your normal draw. You get an extra draw practice, extra repetition, and you get a sight alignment and sight picture. Remember, repetition builds muscle memory. Once you've done that, bring your pistol into your workspace. Your workspace is not down into your chest. It is not at your stomach or belt line. Your workspace is in front of your face where you can see your weapon and your surroundings. This helps in problem solving by keeping your head up and in the game. Do not look down. Once the pistol is in your workspace, take out a magazine and index the magazine properly with your index finger along the tip of the rounds. Insert one time, don't tap. Insert one time, allow your hand to roll to the top of the slide and power stroke the pistol. Don't leave your hand on the slide riding it. Power stroke it so that your hand comes back to your shoulder. Next, rotate the pistol to press check it. You want to visualize the brass in the weapon. Do a quick press check and allow the slide to release, and then tap the rear of the slide to make sure the pistol is completely in battery. At that point, you can holster your pistol. Let's look at it again at normal speed. Remember that every move is deliberate, every move has a function. You're stopping and making sure you're performing every step accurately. This is where consistency starts. Consistency turns into learning, and learning turns into muscle memory. Eventually these actions become second nature and you aren't even thinking about the steps, you're just doing them naturally. This is where you want to be. Let's start with your stance. You want your feet shoulder width apart. You want to take your reaction leg and put it out only slightly. Chest and arms in a general forward position, standing on the balls of your feet, just like when you're in a fight. This is natural in a body alarm response. So practicing this keeps you ready for a dynamic stress situation. You should always practice that way, and it will emulate your body under stress. Grip, which we've already covered, your thumb forward position, 100% grip, elbows forward, extended, slightly bent. You want to get a good sight alignment. Your sight should be level and with equal daylight on both sides. Your sight picture is the relationship between the shooter's eye and the intended target. Trigger control. If you're mitigating recoil, the next reason you're going to miss your target is a lack of trigger control. You should know when your trigger breaks. Your shot should not surprise you. Your pistol is going to be lighter than your trigger pull, so you should be pressing the trigger to the rear. The pistol will recycle, reset, press to the rear. Know your weapon system. Breathing. If you can, you want to try to pull the trigger and make your shot on a natural respiratory pause. So as you breathe in, then you exhale out, boom. That's where you want to take your shot. Follow through. You fired your pistol, the bullet leaves. Now don't slap the trigger, don't anticipate your next shot. You're pressing the trigger to the rear. You're letting it out to reset. You're asking yourself if your shot was effective and if you can take another shot, deciding on whether or not to pull the trigger again. When you're finished shooting, you want to clear your pistol. The first thing you want to do is eject the magazine and put it away. You want to power stroke the slide and watch for the chambered round to hit the deck. Now check the chamber and the bottom of the pistol. Now send the slide home, punch out, as the hammer will be cocked. You're going to press the trigger to the rear to verify one last time that the pistol is clear and get one more sight picture before holstering your pistol. You want a nice, smooth, efficient draw. Forget the steps or by the numbers the way that you may have heard or been used to or you may have seen. You don't want to be robotic. Efficiency is key. First thing you want to do is flinch and take a breath, just as you would do in a dynamic or stressful situation. Both hands are going to move at the same time, your offhand to your pectoral and your shooting hand down to the pistol. You want to drive your shooting hand down and get a good high-tang grip on the pistol while it's in the holster. You want to draw the pistol and pull it up into your armpit, rotating the barrel towards your target. At this point you have options with your offhand. You can use it for defense, an elbow strike, or block. You can also use it to create distance. Otherwise, you want the thumb of your shooting hand to drift across your chest underneath your dominant eye, meeting both hands together under your dominant eye. This is where you want to get your master grip, the 100% grip with each hand. Remembering your fundamentals, extend your arms and drive out to prepare for your shot. You want to avoid fishing and bowling. With fishing and bowling, you do not see your sights until the last second. That's too late. You want to minimize sway by driving straight out to your target, picking up your target and a sight picture as soon as possible. To put the pistol away, you want to bring the pistol back to your chest. You want to search and assess. Search and assess by looking left and right. Why? Does it look cool? No, not really. You're looking for other threats and you're breaking the body from its alarm reaction. Keeping your grip with your shooting hand, firmly place the pistol back into the holster. This should be practiced over and over. Quick to the grip, good repetitions. Repetition will build muscle memory. These drills are meant to hone efficiency, reduce wasted movements, and increase your accuracy. Remember, amateurs train until they get it right, and professionals train until they get it wrong. So push yourself, find your mistakes, and overcome them. Don't just shoot until you're comfortable. Once you're comfortable, move on until you're uncomfortable, and work from there.